Hey, what's up guys? Thank you so much for clicking on the video. California Flipper here, bringing you guys another awesome video. So today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 mistakes that I've made as a full-time reseller in my first year, which was last year. And yeah, so I'm going to be going over some mistakes, and hopefully this video helps you if you're a new seller, or maybe even been doing it for a couple months. Hopefully some of these mistakes that I tell you guys can help you guys in your business, and so you don't make the same mistakes I have done in the past. And yeah, so that's gonna be today's video, guys. If you guys have any ideas for any top 5 or top 10 videos regarding reselling, whether it's with brands or shoe brands or clothing, electronics, whatever it may be, drop them down in the comments or DM me on Instagram at CaliforniaFlipper_. So let's get right into the first mistake that I made. Hey, what's up beautiful people of YouTube? California Flipper here, bringing you guys another daily video. So today's video is going to be a little interesting. I'm going to be talking about my top 5 mistakes that I've made as a full-time reseller selling on eBay. So yeah guys, real quick, so before I get into my top 5 reseller mistakes, I just wanted to say, don't get discouraged if you're new or looking to start getting into reselling, or you're part-time, or maybe you want to go full-time. Mistakes are going to happen. It's part of business, it's part of life. You're gonna make mistakes. All that matters is how you bounce back from those mistakes, and if you learn from those mistakes. And mistakes. I like making mistakes. I like learning, of course. But if you keep making the same mistake, then that's when it starts to get, it starts to get overwhelming, and you feel like you're gonna give up. So when you do make a mistake, just make sure you adjust, ask questions. Ask me, or ask somebody else, another reseller that's a little more experienced, and ask them what you can do to help, whatever it is, because there's always somebody out there with answers to your questions regarding business or reselling. Alright guys, so the top 5 reseller mistakes that I've made in my first year reselling. So I'm going to touch on these and give a little advice as well. And yeah, so I'm going to be looking down. I have everything written down right here, so that's why I'm going to be looking down so I don't forget. So let's get into it. Number 1 mistake is going to be not being on a schedule. So being on a schedule, especially when you're self-employed, but in this case reselling, part-time or full-time, it's very important to be on a set schedule. Maybe waking up on a certain time and having your day planned out. So let me give you guys an example. So what I do every day is I buy these, I have like 2 or 3 of these whiteboards, and I write down ideas, my day, anything that I need for my business. I want to get a new laptop, a new camera, so a GoPro. I need a new laptop to be able to edit so I can make better content for you guys. So I write that stuff down. So you'll see right here, I need to get a thermal printer, a GoPro, a laptop. I just write down miscellaneous things, video ideas. But the main thing is, like tomorrow, I wrote down my day for tomorrow. So it says exercising, jogging. I want to jog a mile. So be specific as well, like with how you want your schedule to be. So like exercising, I want to jog a mile. Then I want to do my shipping and emails, sourcing. So I write down the abbreviations of the places I want to go. And then I want to make another YouTube video, Instagram content, and listing 10 pairs of shoes. So that's my goal for tomorrow. So after I'm done doing all that, then I'm pretty much free for the rest of the day, or if I want to work on more listings, whatever it may be, or work on another YouTube video. But as long as I get this stuff done, then I can do whatever after. So like with what I do is, if people need something from me, I always let them know, like, well, I have stuff to do right now, and what I'm talking about is this stuff. Like after I'm done with all this stuff, then I can go out and give somebody a ride if they need, or whatever it may be. But I have to do my schedule first. This is my schedule, because I'm the type of person, like, if something happens to like my schedule, I'm not really good with like if I have my mindset on something, like that's just how I want to do it, and then anything after that I'll be fine. But I'm the type, like I get like in a bad mood if something interferes with my schedule that is like unnecessary, or something that can have been avoided. I like to get my stuff done first, and it keeps me focused. to get everything done first. So it's important to let people know, because you are self-employed. When you have more free time than your normal 9 to 5 worker, right? And so people tend to ask you for things more because they think you're not really doing anything because you're just home all day, but that's definitely not the case. But anyway, so that's a little advice, guys. Just be on a set schedule. It's very important. When I first started, this video is going to be a little long because I'm going to be explaining as well. But like when I first started, I just used to, I was a little lazy. I got comfortable. I wouldn't source, for some days, or I wouldn't be listing or anything like that. I'd kind of just be, going day to day and not really having a schedule of where I want to go, how many I want to list, how many items, or if I want to make a YouTube video. I just kind of went, it day by day and just kind of thought about what I wanted to do. So set a schedule, very important. Second thing is not weighing items before I ship them. That's a huge mistake. This mistake has cost me hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So what I mean by that is, let me give you an example. So say if I bought, like a baseball bat, and when I was new, I wouldn't weigh it. I wouldn't even think about the box dimensions, anything like that. I would kind of just guess and estimate, on how much it's going to cost to ship. So that's number 2 mistake, not weighing items before shipping them, before listing them. So like I didn't know about priority mailboxes or USPS flat rates or anything like that. I would kind of just make all my boxes or buy the boxes from Home Depot or Walmart or whatever. And I lost a lot of money doing it that way. I would just guess on the dimensions and weight and stuff like that. So make sure you get a scale. Make sure you're weighing your items before you list them. Making sure you know the correct weight, or at least the box that it's going to fit in, whether it's going to be a flat rate or a poly bag, or if it's going to go first class, if it's under a pound. So really do your research on shipping. There's lots of videos. If you guys need me to do a video on that, let me know in the comments. So yeah, make sure you weigh your items. Make sure you go get a scale. They're $15 at Walmart, and get a tape measure to measure and stuff like that. Number 3 mistake I made in my reselling business is not accepting returns and having a long handling time. So this stuff is crucial. Not accepting returns. The thing with eBay, if you're thinking about getting into reselling on eBay, with returns, they're gonna, whether you have returns on or off, if the buyer wants to return something, they're gonna get their money back regardless, whether you accept them or you don't, because eBay is all about customer first base. That's how it's always been. So if a customer reaches out to you and you don't accept returns and they open up a request, they're gonna send that item back and they're gonna get their money. You're gonna refund them. Your money's gonna be on hold, or they're just gonna take it right out of your account. And it's just a waste of time to try and fight the return if it's a legitimate return, if they actually sent the right item back and all that stuff. So just put returns on, even if it's for 14 days. I do 30 days. If you want to do buyer return shipping, I've been starting to do that, especially on heavier items. On lighter items, I do free returns. But it just looks a lot better in your store. And then handling time as well. People want their stuff quick, especially with Amazon and Prime and all that. People want their stuff very fast. So if you have 3 or 4 day handling time or 5 day handling time, and I have 1 day handling time with shipping or with free shipping and free returns, I accept returns for 30 days or whatever, and you don't, who do you think they're gonna buy from? Most likely me, or whoever, right? Whoever has the better policy. So keep that in mind, guys. Think of it as you're the buyer. Are you going to feel more comfortable buying from somebody that doesn't accept returns or does? And are you going to want that faster handling time or the slower handling time? So think of it from a buyer perspective as well. So that's number 3, not accepting returns and having a long handling time. Number 4, this is a very crucial mistake that young resellers make, new resellers, is not looking things up, going off instinct, going off your gut. Oh, this thing has to be worth money. So the thing with reselling is, it's not about if the item looks cool or if you think it looks cool. It's, does the market think it's cool? Does it sell? Does it have a demand? These things are very crucial in reselling. I bought so many items that I thought were going to be worth money because I thought they were cool. And I'm like, oh, someone's going to like it, without looking them up, and seeing if it had a demand, if it had a sell-through. I didn't really know how to look through on a sell-through rate or whatever. So that's a really crucial mistake, is kind of going off like what you think is cool. It's not what you think is cool, it's what the market is demanding at that time. So keep that in mind. And also not looking at the item. You know, I found like Pendletons and nice shirts, nice clothing items, even shoes, and it's a really good brand, and I just grab it and I don't look through it, you know, all the way. I bought shoes that were really nice condition on top and just had bad heel drag where I had to throw them away, or buy Pendleton shirts, you know, and clothing with, you know, holes, places. I didn't look through it, you know, how I should have. So make sure you're always looking through your clothing or your shoes, testing the electronics inside the stores as best as you can, and don't just get too excited and jump the gun just because it's a really good item. We've all been there. Sometimes I still do it, but make sure you're always checking your items before purchasing. Now the last one is, this one's pretty, I don't do this no more, and I'll give you guys examples, but I don't know if you guys ever felt this, if you guys been reselling for a while, but I know I've done it quite a few times. I don't do it no more, but like when you find a home run item and you just stop sourcing, you're like done for the day, like because you're so happy you found a $300-400 item or $100+ item, something crazy that you know is going to sell fast, and you just get lazy. I had that problem when I first started. Like I'll find something crazy, like I found a $500 receiver that I paid $20 for, and the sell-through rate was very quick, and that sold the next day. But anyways, like say I found that, and then I got lazy because I was, oh, this is going to bring me $600 easy, and then you just stop sourcing. I got into that rut because it's like, oh, I don't want to drive 30 more minutes. Oh, I just found a home run item. You know, I don't need to source anymore, you know, for the day, and then you get lazy on listing and stuff like that. I felt a victim to that. I've done that quite a few times. I don't do it as much no more. Like I found that like $200-300 DVD VCR combo player in the box, and I still did my routes. Remember I told you in that last video, if you watched it, you know, I'm still gonna be, you know, doing my route. Just because I found a nice item or expensive item, I'm still gonna do my daily thing. So make sure you stay on schedule, guys. Make sure you have a schedule. Be specific, be very specific, you know, just be specific and write down what you want to accomplish every day, and I promise you it's going to make life and reselling a lot more easier. You know, be specific on how long you want to exercise, what kind of exercises you want to do, you know, how much you want to list, what do you plan on listing, you know, just be specific on your day-to-day life. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys like these kind of videos, please like it. Helps me know what kind of content to put out for you guys. Drop a comment down below if you like the top 5, top 10 series, and anything reseller related, drop it down and I'll do a top 5, top 10 on that, whether it's with brands, top 10 sales, whatever it may be. Drop it down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.